Welcome to the Legal Brief, where we unpack South African law in plain language. I'm Jana Engelbrecht, and joining me is attorney Tasneem Mahomed, director from Engelsman Magabane.
Hi, Jana, and thank you for having me today.
Today, we're talking about something most of us haven't really thought about. What happens to your digital life when you die? Your online accounts like your email, your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, or even your cryptocurrency. So Tasneem, let's start simple. Do digital accounts form part of your estate?
Okay, so the answer to that is yes. Digital assets can form part of your estate. That's because digital assets can have both a financial as well as sentimental value linked to it, and that could then form part of the assets in your estate.
And what about things with real value like cryptocurrency or online investments? How are those handled when someone passes away? I'm thinking about, say for instance, I have cryptocurrency, but maybe my loved one doesn't even know I have it. Is there a process in place where a loved one can find this out and then get more knowledge on how to handle it?
Okay, so yes, I would say that what you need to do is you need to obviously deal with this in your will so that your loved ones have knowledge of the crypto assets and things that you might be having. And then, yes, the executor of the estate will then attend to deal with those assets as part of the administration of the assets. What is important to remember is with digital assets and crypto assets, you would obviously need digital keys to access those forms of assets, and those keys and passwords obviously need to be stored somewhere so your loved ones or the executor can access them on your behalf.
I think I read somewhere about a key that was missing after someone died, and this guy had a lot of cryptocurrency and no one can access it. So if something like that is missing, then it's missing. What do you do then?
Yeah. Yes, because if you don't have a access, or if you don't leave those details to someone within your will or somebody in terms of your family members, it does become very difficult for your executor or anybody else to access those keys, and that can complicate matters and essentially could lead in your crypto assets being lost therein, because nobody would be able to access that asset for you.
Oh my word. So would you suggest that people put these passwords and keys in their will together with their passwords for their Facebook, their Instagram, their TikTok? And would anyone be able to access that before you die? Because people might have a privacy issue. They don't want people to log into their Instagram or their Facebook, but now they have to put it in their will. So what would you suggest a person does?
Yes. I would propose that if you have a digital online presence or you are dealing with digital assets, etc., that you list those assets as well as your passwords, etc., in your will, so that the people have access to it, the correct people have access to it. Obviously, with regards to your social media platforms, there are different. Every platform would have different policies regarding to what happens to your profile after death, and those policies would then be enforceable.
Thank you, Tasneem. That's a wrap for today. People can contact you directly. We're going to leave the details below. You've been watching The Legal Brief. Join us next time for another legal insight. Thanks for watching.